Now, my problem is that I need to slow down with my eating. Welcome to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick update on my weight loss journey. I had an appointment to see my dietitian, who spoke to me about, or asked me about my eating, how things are going. So my start weight was 177 kilos back in January 2017. It's the highest weight I've ever been, ever. And yesterday when I did my weigh-in, I weighed 90.8 kilos, which is a loss of 86.2 kilos, which is, yay, it's like a whole person. It's amazing. Okay, so I've just written some stuff down here so I don't forget what I'm talking about. So we spoke about my eating habits, how I'm going with my food. Basically, my food choices have been good. I've been doing salad and protein mostly. And my go-to protein, favourite thing I like to have is eggs, because they are actually lower in calories than any other protein. So I have my salad and my eggs. It's usually my go-to. I've also been having the Greg's hazelnut coffee sachets. Now, I thought she might have had a go at me about that, but she says that is great. I can have it because it's part of my fluid intake. So I was quite excited about, like, yay. I didn't want to give that up. I'm like, gosh, it's only 1 cup a day. Anyway, so the Greg's coffee's going well. Plus it helps get your bowels moving in the morning, first thing. I think, oh, gosh. Now, my problem is that I need to slow down with my eating, because I'm eating just a little bit too quickly, and I'm feeling, my tummy gets a bit sore because it's going in too quickly still. So what I'm supposed to do is have a bite of food, right? Chew it 20 times, which I can do. Sometimes I don't know, kind of rush it along. I have other things to do. Wait 20 seconds and then have another bite. Like, basically they try to get you to not put your knife and fork down, and give yourself 20 chews in your mouthful, and then 20 seconds or so to not have another mouthful of food, which it seems like a lifetime sometimes when you do that. Also to think about the food, what it tastes like, the smell of the food, the texture. Is it crunchy? Is it soft? Is it mushy? Is it, whatever, salty, spicy, those sorts of things, which sometimes I don't. I just kind of like still just kind of eating to get my eating, like my meal over with, kind of. I think that's half the reason too. Sometimes I feel like preparing my food and having it is more of a chore than anything else. It sounds a bit wrong, but it is. So not having as much water as I should, but having the cup of coffee, sipping on water during the day only when I'm thirsty, and at the end of the night I might have a cup of tea or coffee. And she said that's fine. Like it's enough. Obviously, I'm doing okay. So the weight's still going down with what I'm doing at the moment. Now, we also spoke about skin removal surgery, which will be coming around in October. And that will be, I'll be 2 years post-op by then. They don't even think about starting any sort of options for skin removal until you've been 2 years post-op. So I asked about what they do. Like, do they give you options for other skin removals? Like, you know, so I have lots of excess skin on my tummy. My tummy's the biggest amount of skin, excess skin on there. Um, my arms, are quite a lot of skin on there. Also my thighs. I'm not sure whether she did say that the first things they even look at, or even think about doing, is if it's a health risk. Which right at the start of my journey, my tummy with the infections was a health risk, and to get the skin removed, I had to lose all that, as much weight as possible. So she also mentioned that they would be happy for me to get down to 80 kgs, which is about 10 kilos more to go from where I am now. And that if I was around about that range and struggle to get more off, like when it comes around to October, they'd be happy for me to be at least to 80 kilos, so 10 kilos off from here, which would be great. So at the moment, I'm down to 90.8, and it's taken me a while to lose. Like, I was under 100 kgs for a while before I lost anything more. Like, I think it was 4 weeks of 99, 98 for about 4 weeks. Then I went down and got to 96 and stalled again. Then I got down to 92, went away for Christmas and put on liquid weight. Had to drink a lot of water to keep hydrated over there. My food choices while I was in Aussie were still really good. It was just a lot of water. Like, I had to drink a lot of water to keep hydrated. It was so hot. Got back to Gisborne in the second week of February, and I weighed about 97, almost 98 kgs. So it's taken me about a month, which is amazing, like really good, because all I do is just get back on track and stay there. Lost the 8 kilos within a month. Like around about a month, I think, something like that. So really proud of myself for doing that. I think that was quite an accomplishment. I never really thought about it until, I looked at just how long it took me to lose 8. So it's taken me ages to get my head sorted. Like, my gosh. So, yeah. Now, my next goal is to get to under 90, which is very close, not that far from getting there. And then down to 85, then 80, then hopefully by by the time I get to October, which is about 7 months away, hopefully a bit less than 80. So I'm looking at, within 7 months, it's not that unrealistic to be getting down to maybe 75, which is my ideal weight for myself. It's this goal weight that I've set for me. Even though for my height, my ideal body weight is supposed to be 63.8 kgs, but I'll be happy to get to 75. It'd be great. I'd feel good. I don't want to get to that stage where you just kind of look like overly thin. I wouldn't be happy with that. So yeah. Okay, guys. I thought I would just update. Check out my next video, which shouldn't be too far away. Probably when I get to my next main goal. So, thanks for watching. Ka kite.